Thanks for tuning in to Through the Lens with Passion. I'm your host, Passion. I am the owner and videographer of Passion Projects. I've been around, or the business has been around for a little over 10 years. If you are a creative like me, then you know looking at your old work can be tough, to say the least. But I do so you don't make the same mistakes. What we're going to do today is deep dive into some footage that I filmed, critique it, break it down, and hopefully you don't make the same mistakes. Let's jump into the name of the content we'll be dealing with today. Okay, we are doing the Phi Beta Sigma Founders Day video. Okay, so here's the goals. Find 4 good clips, correct and or critique 4 bad clips. Could be the same, could be different. Okay, here's the details. This video was filmed January 21st, filmed on a Sony A7 III, love that camera, Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter art lens. Can't be much better than that. Okay, that's a classic lens. All right, let's jump into concepts. Concepts, simply put, you have one group of steppers in the middle of the street. They travel, talk a little bit, see some other steppers in another building or in front of a building. They join, and there you go. You see the large group there, and then finally they pose and end it out. This is shot in downtown Oklahoma City. It also is very windy this day. Will come into play later. It's very windy and obviously a lot of metal. So the concept, hey, step, meet some folks, join, and finish it out. Very simple, straight to the point. Nothing too crazy there. All right, now on to my favorite part of the show. If you like it, I love it. Okay, have a backup plan. Very, very important. Anytime you are planning a shoot, it's good to almost plan your backup so you don't make a mistake. So what happened was my wife does a lot of different things with me on shoots. In particular, she is like our drone person. She can basically fly the drone. I probably could learn. It's just something I don't want to do. It was very windy. She was flying the drone in a congested area around buildings. It's one of the bigger drones too, not one of the small ones like they have now. It ended up falling out the sky, crashing because we lost control. She grabbed it so it wouldn't hurt anyone, and she actually cut her hand. It wasn't super bad, but just the fact that we brought the drone and it crashed was kind of embarrassing in front of everybody. But even worse, as a husband, you don't want to see your wife hurt. So we had to binge her up, and the backup plan was, thank goodness, I was in my Ford F-150, not sponsored, but we'll take a sponsorship truck, and I pulled out the ladder. I had a ladder with me, a fairly large ladder that we could basically use as the backup plan. Although I did bring it anyways, just in case I needed to, get some drone shots that we couldn't, we couldn't actually fly the drone. So it worked out. So I had a backup plan, but man, dropping that drone was bad. All right, let's go to the first clip that we are going to break down and critique. Here we go, Founders Day. Okay, so let's play that again. I want to go back here. So I like the text here. I think that's amazing. Obviously not so much the glitter or whatever effect is on it, but it's a nice text, good background. If you play it, I like how we have both sides are, different individuals in the shoot, which I think is cool, where you have the label here, the seal that I can think, the seal here, and then you end it out, right? I really like that. That's very creative, super different. Now, let's go over to the critique. Playing the same video again. This is what I call a Instagram video, where look how fast that intro is. Let's pause it. So it's a couple of seconds. If this was a commercial on TV, you had no idea what it's promoting. You don't know what's going on. It's because it's so fast. It's another thing of being too cute here. It's cool, awesome, but let's extend. If you can only pick one, I'd rather extend the text out so you know what you're watching, gaining information. This is cool, but it's not a whole lot of information. So that is my critique or change. Add about another 5 to 10 seconds, make it look a lot better. Okay, let's go on to clip 2. There we go. We're gonna let it play. Oh yeah, liking the wide. Yeah, pull in, showing the close up. Oh yeah, show the phone too, showing hey, it's going viral. They're filming it. Okay, we're gonna play that one more time, and we'll go to the critiques. Okay, you see that glitch? Bad transition. We're gonna have another one, so I want to make sure I wanted to add those. Those two brought down the production value dramatically. Like, you didn't need that. Just playing your transitions, or just don't have those there. It's not necessary. For this type of video, you want it clean, smooth, the downtown, in the street, showing really just focus on the videography skills would be better. Pan, slide, whips, but sometimes you just don't need effects. So that's what I learned from those clips there. All right, let's jump right into the third. And let me turn that up. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're having a conversation. I love that. Showing them talking helps build the story. Like, hey, we're jumping in. They're like, come on. Right? You can visually see it. I like that transition. Didn't have a glitch. That was good. So definitely like that. Let's watch it one more time. We're gonna turn up the volume here, see if you guys can hear it. I'll be quiet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man, they got me doing that. Yeah. Hey, Blue, let's go.
All right, now that you guys checked that out, out the cam audio. That's what we want to deep dive in on here. That's the critique. The clip is good. I like that they are speaking together, or they're speaking to show, hey, we need to join and, conversing. But if your audio is bad, it's straight out the cam, not edited well, why have it? This could have been visually done. You could put words at the bottom. Didn't necessarily need the actual audio, and I think it brings down production value myself. So that's why I either have a sound guy now or run a sound rig, right? There's a lot of different sound. We're not going to get to it. You can do that all day, but hey, get high quality sound matching your high quality video. So that's what you want to do. Okay, let's jump into the fourth and final. Here we go. I like that. You're showing each person that you see. Yeah, close up. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Oh, he's really getting down here in the middle. Yeah, I think I ended up picking him. Yep, there's the makeshift drone shot. I don't know if you caught that. We'll play it again. But that's the ladder / drone shot. So, awesome. I want you guys to just kind of check it out. I like the wide. I like how it really reflects off the building. Something really, really nice, right? Okay, so let's move to the critique. One thing I want to focus on is when you shoot with one camera, right? Shoot with one cam. when switching between the cams, as you can see the energy from here, this guy, and then it drops. You see, he's like, man, how many times we got to do it? Because I had to do it multiple times, multiple takes, same thing, and they're expending energy each time. So you got to have multiple breaks or multiple cams, because you don't want people tired, lack of energy, and it's only human. Also, time of day. I think that was on episode 1 when we were talking about the J Silk, when we had a little lapse in time. We filmed the first one, and then she's walking around in the car. If you had 2 cams, you could have saw that. So same thing here. Multiple cams, you're getting double the footage. You can't go wrong. Get a side, get a wide, get a close, get a mid. You're good to go. Order the right equipment for the job. So that's kind of what we're doing here. All right, and that ends the critique portion. So let's go ahead and jump into lessons learned. The right equipment for the job. It's the right thing, so had to do it twice. Always have the right equipment. Whether you have to rent, you have to borrow, have to buy. Right equipment is better than makeshift. And now if you don't got it, hey, like you said, you gotta shoot, you gotta do something. I think this is fine with just the one, but imagine how well it would have been if we had the right camera. So, or multiple camera or the right equipment, right? The drone would have looked way better instead of standing on a ladder. That would, different locations we would have picked. But I think all in all, just to sum it up, have the right equipment. Basic stuff, but it's easily overlooked. This is one of the ones where I overlooked it. So now on to our last portion, which is if you learn something, like something, right? My goal is to have 1,000 YouTube subscribers before my birthday, which is November 26th. I wish you guys would go over to, or I hope you guys go over to the channel, subscribe. And this is video, the Founders Day video is located on the channel. Feel free to watch it, right? I almost forgot my catchphrase, but if you let me borrow, you'll never be broke. So, once again, check out the channel. I would really appreciate it. One more thing I like to add is that we do have the Tuga vlog that comes out on our Instagram channel, Passion Projects, every Thursday at 4 p.m. It's just following me around, whether I'm on a shoot or at home. It's basically a vlog, but you get music with it because we, you want to showcase different things we do. I also use Sono, where it's an AI technology. It remakes the song. So I write a song, perform the song at the end, but Sono creates its own version, and I put it under the song, chopping it up the footage to it. So it's something to check out. Tuga vlog. Hey, if you don't want to watch the long form content, you got something short, support me and subscribe to the Instagram too. We'll take it. Other than that, I'd like to say thank you for watching Through the Lens with Passion. I really enjoyed you guys stopping by today and going over this particular video. Until the next time, have a good day.
Baby, give my love.